I often find myself wondering if you still love me. It's a question that lingers in my mind, especially during those quiet hours at night when everything slows down and all I have are my thoughts. I find myself hoping that, despite everything that's happened, you can still trust the words I say to you. There are moments when I think about returning to you, to a place where I felt a sense of peace, of belonging, a place that felt like home. Being with you was like having a foundation, a stability that I deeply cherished, even if I didn't always show it. And now, there's so much I want to say, so much I want to express. I want you to know how much I've learned from you and how deeply you've impacted my life. I'm getting ready for a truly open and honest conversation with you. More than anything, I want to bridge this distance that has grown between us, a distance I know I'm responsible for. I just want to be transparent, to reconnect, to rebuild the closeness that we once had. When I think about the love, happiness, and healing you brought into my life, it's clear that those moments were some of the most fulfilling I've ever experienced. I'm working hard on myself now, trying to find a balance in my life, to become a better version of myself, not just for me, but for us. You gave me something that I struggle to put into words, a kind of love I didn't know was possible, and I realize now that I love you in a way I've never loved anyone before. Every day, I dream about a fresh start with you, a chance to rewrite our story. I know I've made many mistakes, and there's not a single day that goes by when I don't regret the way I handled things with you. It pains me to think that I might have hurt you or made you question my intentions. I've spent a lot of time reflecting, and I have to admit something that's hard for me to say. I was jealous of you. It may sound odd, but you possess a kind of freedom that I've always admired and, deep down, envied. You have a way of expressing yourself, of being unapologetically true to who you are, that I couldn't find within myself. You have people around you who love, respect, and value you, something I always wanted but didn't know how to attain. The things I admired in you made me realize just how much I was lacking in my own life. It wasn't that I disliked you, my jealousy stemmed from my own insecurities, my own struggles with self-worth. You seemed to have everything I longed for, and I realize now that my jealousy wasn't a reflection of you, but of my own fears and doubts. This journey, painful as it has been, has also been one of the most enlightening experiences I've had. You've taught me so many things without even trying. When I say that I want to become more like you, I mean it with the deepest sincerity. I see you as an incredible person, kind, compassionate, grounded, and effortlessly real. You radiate a kind of warmth and authenticity that draws people in, a genuine kindness that others appreciate and trust. You don't let negativity or envy cloud your heart. That's a strength I admire deeply. I marvel at the way you carry yourself with such freedom and lightness, as if you're untouched by the worries and anxieties that weigh others down. It's one of the things that attracts me to you the most. I don't know how you manage to stay so true to yourself, so uninfluenced by what others might think. Watching you has inspired me to dig deeper within myself. I'm starting to realize that I, too, have strength and resilience, qualities that you've helped me see and believe in. You made me feel like I have everything within me to be better, to be whole. There was a time when I was afraid to speak my truth, to show my real self. I kept so much hidden, trying to fit into the molds I thought were expected of me. But you, in your own way, taught me that imperfections are not something to be ashamed of. You showed me that being authentic, even in all my flaws, is something to embrace. I'm learning that vulnerability and honesty are forms of beauty in their own right. I look back and see so much I wish I could change, so much I wish I had done differently. Yet, here I am, with a heart full of hope and a deep desire to start anew, to build something lasting with you. I want to show you that I've grown, that I'm working every day to become the person I know I can be. I hope, more than anything, that you can trust me again, that we can move forward together, stronger than before. You've changed my life, and all I want now is the chance to love you in the way you truly deserve. I am overwhelmed by deep regret for the way I treated you, realizing now how careless I was with someone so precious. You were, and still are, the guiding light of my life, a constant source of strength and inspiration. Yet my actions betrayed that truth, and I left you feeling insignificant, as though you were anything less than essential to my very being. The realization of my mistake is a bitter pill to swallow, filling me with a sense of loss that grows stronger each day. The distance between us feels like a wound, one I inflicted through my own insecurities and fears. These insecurities became barriers that kept me from reaching out to you, even when I wanted nothing more than to be close to you. I have tried to move forward, yet no matter how much I tell myself to let go, I am unable to escape the thoughts of you that follow me everywhere. You have become an inseparable part of my thoughts, dreams, and reality. Your name and the memories we made together remain etched within my soul, lingering as a constant reminder of everything I let slip away. This separation was necessary, I realize now, a time for both of us to heal from the wounds we inflicted on each other and on ourselves. Yet even as I accept this period of distance, I cannot ignore the longing within me to bridge the gap between us, to find a way back to you. I yearn to express my feelings without fear of judgment or rejection, to be honest with you about the love I still feel, a love that has only grown stronger despite everything. I am willing to fight for the love that remains within me for you. My heart compels me to draw closer, to surrender myself entirely to the possibility of a renewed connection. It feels as if an invisible force pulls me toward you, something I can no longer resist. I see you now, clearly and vividly, as if for the first time, and I am left wondering how I could have ever been so blind to your constant presence, your unwavering support, and the quiet strength you offered me all along. The depth of my love for you is something I can no longer deny. It consumes me, leaving me filled with a desire to be by your side once again. There is something I want you to know, something I perhaps failed to communicate in the past. I recognize, finally, your immense importance in my life. Your beauty, both inside and out, captivates me in a way that nothing else ever could. You are the one I have always desired, the one I want to spend my days and nights with, now and forever. The absence of you has left a void in my heart, an emptiness that only your presence can heal. My heart and my destiny both compel me to act upon these feelings, despite the struggles and pain we have endured. Every tear shed, every moment spent in reflection, has only made me stronger, teaching me to value you even more. You have been my guiding light through the darkness of uncertainty, even when I didn't fully appreciate it. My deepest desire is to commit myself to you completely, to reunite our souls and restore what we once shared. This longing is not fleeting or superficial, it is deeply rooted within me, transcending time and circumstance. I crave your presence more than ever, feeling incomplete without you beside me. As I have journeyed through my own growth and self-discovery, I have learned to break free from the patterns and fears that once held me back. I admire the strength and courage you have shown through everything, and I wish for nothing but your happiness and success, whether or not we are together. But I hope that I may earn another chance, a chance to rebuild our connection with a stronger foundation of understanding and commitment. I am ready now, ready to cherish and honor the love we once shared, to nurture it and allow it to grow once again. I see now that my journey is not complete without you, that the best parts of myself are tied to the moments we shared and the dreams we once built together. Through this time apart, I have come to realize that the love I hold for you is not merely a memory but a truth that lives within me, shaping my every thought and action. I want to rebuild our connection, to embrace the love that still exists between us, and to walk forward hand in hand, sharing our lives once more.